I'm combining two of my favorite things, French fries and French onion soup.
Okay, I like that.
Yes, they're gonna be loaded with caramelized onions and gooey Gruyere.
What?
Ooh, these are my French onion fries. Okay,
I'm in.
so I'm preheating my baking sheet.
Ooh,
So
smart.
that's gonna be so that they can start frying the minute they hit it. So it's at 425 and they're just going in there. So now let's get started on our onions. Sunny, if you can start grating some Gruyere cheese, I need a whole lot of it.
Yeah, the whole block?
A whole bunch of cheese.
Okay, let's do this.
You can't have too much
feel like we're going to
cheese.
Canada for this. I like
Unloaded
this.
I think we're going to Canada.
Okay?
I feel like we're doing it, right?
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna cook these onions in butter. I really like caramelized onions to be in butter. So I just think you get so much flavor from it.
Question real quick. What does Canada have to do with grating Gruyere cheese? What am I missing?
on, Jeff, you don't
They
know?
like to,
Poutine.
you know, poutine land.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I
or
don't-
New Jersey,
I
the
don't have-
disco fries.
Are you doing gravy?
No, there's no gravy and there's no cheese
You
curds,
two
so-
get to stepping.
When I make caramelized onions, I'm not looking to crisp up the onions.
No.
So
No.
you want to cook these low and slow. And one of the things that I do, if they ever start looking like they're drying a little or you're getting some bits on the bottom of the skillet, I just add a little splash of water.
The water.
So these are gonna take a while to cook. I mean, it could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it could be 40 minutes. You just wanna keep cooking them down. I also wanna show you how I slice the onion. I like them sliced like this when I'm making caramelized onions.
Okay.
Do you have an opinion, Jeffrey?
Yeah, north to south, because if
Yeah,
you cut them
north to south.
against the grain, they soften right away. So you want to cut them north to south this way with the grain.
So you're just gonna keep cooking them, keep an eye on them. Every once in a while, you'll go back and give them a little stir. You'll add a splash of water, and eventually. they're gonna
Eventually.
come out like this.
You can
Look
do this
how
in the
gorgeous.
oven, too. You know, you can
Dutch
do it low
oven?
and slow in the Dutch oven,
Oh,
in the oven.
great. I'm gonna add to this some white wine.
Oh.
Because we're going French onion soup taste. I'm adding some
say.
sherry.
Hey.
Girl, come on.
Yeah. And I'm gonna add in some Worcestershire sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
C'est bon, no?
Yeah, because you know,
bon.
if you were having French onion soup,
what
it
you
would
have.
be in beef broth.
Yep.
And I think Worcestershire makes things taste a little beefy. And then I'm gonna add into it some fresh thyme.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna season them up with a little bit of pep and salt. Here we go. And I'm just gonna let that cook for a few minutes until that wine and the sherry cooks down. All right, so I've got my potatoes over here. These are gonna be oven fried potatoes.
Okay.
So I've got them just cut in sticks. You can do whatever size fry you like. If you like a wedge fry for this, you can do that. If you want them to be skinnier, you could also use a bag of frozen fries.
Come on.
And I'm using russet potatoes or Idaho potatoes.
I always have frozen fries in my freezer.
Yeah, I
so
always
do
have
we.
frozen fries. Yeah,
Crinkle
we
cut.
always
Crinkle
have
cut.
it.
Yeah.
I need,
Sweet
I
potato.
need a quick side. That's what I'm using.
Heck yeah.
They make
All right.
Yukon Gold ones now. They're excellent.
They do.
Okay, toss the oil around the fries. I use a good amount of oil for this. All right, I'm gonna add some garlic powder.
Flavor.
And then to really bump up the onion flavor here, I'm gonna do both onion granules and onion powder.
Oh,
Yeah, because I want these to
double.
be super oniony. And celery seed.
Dude.
dude.
And some salt. Good amount of salt when you're making fries. And pepper.
Sir, are you clearing the board with the Gruyere itself?
Well, like things clean up like things.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good
Oh,
tip. Like
good tip.
the
Just
eggshell
how you
gets-
get the eggshell with the eggshell.
Good
Yeah,
tip.
like things clean up like things.
All right, so these fries look nice and coated. I'm gonna get my hot pan out of the oven.
We've been doing a lot of this lately. I feel like
What's that?
preheating the
Yeah,
sheet
you have
pans
to.
in the
It's
oven.
smart.
just-
I think we learned that from you, GZ.
Yeah, he's
Here
been
we
doing that
go.
for a while.
Hot pan. You wanna do this right before you're ready to put those fries on. You
do
don't
it.
want it to
Go.
cool
Yeah,
down.
Don't slow her down, guys.
Listen to that sizzle. Hear the sizzle? Yeah. All right, so that sizzle is gonna immediately start to cook. You can do this when you're roasting veggies or just about anything going in the oven. Really spread them out so that they don't steam.
Surface space, right?
Now these are gonna go into the oven. I'm gonna put them in 425 degrees. For about 35 to 40 minutes, you're gonna flip them halfway through.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of French onion trends going on. If you remember, I did that French onion mac and cheese.
Yes, I remember
right?
that.
Big sheet of
Oh, look at that.
I mean, you can pretty much French onion everything. It's now
Yeah.
a verb.
Here we go.
Katie,
Look
what's
at this.
happening?
Now I'm gonna load them up.
Oh, load
with
them up. CLB,
my
KLB.
onions. Yeah, just scatter those onions all over the place. You want everything to have an even coating. I mean, I can make a meal on just this. I don't really need anything else. This, a salad, and a glass of white wine. Call it a night.
Yeah.
All right, you know when you get a bowl of French onion soup and it's just got that thick
has
layer
to.
of
Yeah,
melted
it's like a-
cheese? That's what I'm going for. So lots and lots of cheese. Now, Gruyere cheese can be expensive. And this is a lot of it.
Just do Swiss.
So you can either do Swiss or you can do a combo with some Swiss and some Gruyere so that you're still getting that flavor of the nuttiness.
Katie,
Let it snow.
So we're gonna put this.
something you want to tell us?
I love cheese.
This is crazy.
All right. I mean, wouldn't you be disappointed if you got something French onion? There was a little
Yes.
tiny bit
Well,
of
it does
cheese
melt.
on it.
Come on,
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm gonna put this under the broiler now.
Under the broil.
Under
Because
the broiler.
they're already
Yeah.
cooked. I'm just looking to melt the
Okay.
cheese.
Plus, they're still got some rigidity to them, so you don't want to bake them, you know?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Here we
There we
go.
go.
Oh, my goodness.
Broiler.
And
I'm
while
so
that
excited.
cheese melts, I'm gonna chop up some parsley. I mean, we've made some good loaded fries here on the kitchen before. I've done carne asada fries.
I remember those.
You can do like buffalo chicken fries. It's a great thing for game day. What about you guys? What are some things that you like to load up on fries?
Oh, I just want beanless chili, some mustard, and fresh chopped white onions. Do you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah. I
just
see,
going
like
for
a
my
nut- yeah.
Detroit vibe, you know,
Chili dog fries almost.
You could do like
Oh, yeah.
Cincinnati chili on
100%.
fries.
100%.
Yeah.
Like a nice, like, you know, funky cheese sauce and some charred pepperoni, sausage in there, like pizza fries.
All right, our parsley looks good. Let's check on those fries.
Oh, man. I am ready. I'm about to eat my
Oh
wheat.
taste it,
my
too.
gosh, you guys, get ready.
Oh, Gary Gruyere. Let's do it.
Jeff, I'm gonna let you close
I
that
got
up
it, girl.
for me.
Oh, jeepers. I'm stuck.
I got it, Jeff. I'm already up.
Oh my gosh, look at all the cheese all around. Ooey gooey.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And we're gonna top it with
there you go.
It
Just-
looks like
little
it looks like it looks
parsley.
like.
Have you taken Katie Lee somewhere, and can we get the
Yeah,
real
where's she?
Katie
No,
Lee?
kind of like this
Listen,
new
on
Katie.
game
Lee.
day, it's like no holds barred
Who
for me.
are you?
I eat it all.
This is crazy.
And let's be honest, we don't need a platter
We don't
here.
need a platter.
We're
That
just
is
gonna
the
eat it
platter.
right off
That's
of
when you
here.
turn the platter upside down and it becomes a pedestal.
There you go.
Yeah. Put that
There we
right
go.
there. Yeah.
Just
Here
a
we
catering
go.
girl coming out right
Here
here.
we go.
I mean, you would just ruin this lovely, natural presentation. The
Yeah.
melt.
It's love. It does have a poutine vibe.
It does.
Very much. Very much.
I see it now. I see what you're talking about. I was very confused earlier. Oh, look at that.
You want that cheese pool?
I
You got to
do
get
want a
yourself
fork
some
just so I
Swiss,
can-
some
Yeah, me
Gruyere.
well.
myself.
Me too, please.
You need a fork, my dude? I mean, a knife? You good?
Look at that.
Oh, come on, Katie. Come on.
Come on, right?
Gonna blow on it. Oh, it's hot.
Can't wait. I
That's
can't
hot.
wait. I'm going
This
to try
is
and
like
break.
lava. Look at that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's one of our best cheese pulls. And we didn't expect it. No one expected it.
It's
Well,
in
there
my
was hardly
hair.
any
Dare I
cheese.
say the Gruyere is the,
Thank you.
it's like the most luxurious of all cheese pulls.
It is.
First of all, look at that.
Gruyere.
Look at that mayhem right there. That's nuts. That's nuts. And I'm so glad you didn't spend the time to get out the fry-later or the Dutch oven full of oil. It's like almost too much work to fry. What that oven fry did its job perfectly. The Gruyere, the caramelized onions. I mean, dare I say, I think I like this better than French onion soup. There's more to pick at, more to chew up. This is delicious, perfect.
Wonderful.